So this video is on the dilution formula. So this is an easy equation. It's right here, M1 times V1 equals M2 times V2. It's a lot like Boyle's law from the gases unit. It's very practical. We use it all the time making solutions because a lot of our chemicals, especially acids, come in concentrated bottles. So you won't get the same effect since we're not there to do labs, but you can solve these. So what you would do basically is you would figure out how much of your strong solution you would need to make a certain amount volume of a specific concentration. You would measure that out using a graduated cylinder, and then you would top it off to whatever volume you need with your solvent, which is basically always water. So we would have done a dilution lab in class. You guys just have to use the dilution formula. All you're going to be doing is plugging in numbers. With this, molarity is measured in moles per liter, but you don't have to convert your volumes to liters. If your volumes are given in milliliters, you can use that on both sides as long as they match. Just like with the gas law problems, what we call 1 versus 2 doesn't matter as long as we keep the conditions the same. So like 2 liters of 1.8 molar, those should go on the same side of the equation, and then 12 molar will go on the opposite side. So I'm going to call this one M1, and then this is going to be M2 and V2. But if you call that M1 and V1 and that's M2, no problem. You'll still get the same answer. So we'll be given 3 numbers, solving for the 4th. Usually we need the volume, but you could figure out what concentration you could make if you're trying to make a certain volume from an amount you have. So you could solve this for volume, but basically, or you could solve this for molarity, but practically we always do it for volume. All right, so plugging this into the equation, very easy. M1V1 equals M2V2. Plug in our numbers. So we've got 12 molar times V1. We're going to find that one. That's going to be 1.8 molar times 2 liters. We want to find V1, so we divide by 12 on both sides. And the units will cancel out, so that's why you can use milliliters instead of liters. Plug that into your calculator, so you would do 1.8 times 2 divided by 12. All of these numbers have 2 sig figs, so our answer should as well. So the volume would be 0.3 liters. That would be 300 milliliters. So if you were making this solution, you would measure out 300 milliliters of this stock acid, which is the concentrated acid. You would put it into a container that has a marking for 2 liters and fill to the 2 liter mark with water to get the diluted solution. But your AL assignment is just going to be using this equation, the dilution formula. So that's it. That's the dilution formula.